Hey guys, Adam here, talking to you today about the Laveo Dry Flush toilet compared to an Incinerator toilet, which many of you may have seen in tiny home shows, maybe a caravan or camping show. I don't have one here today for one of the reasons that I think is quite a setback to an Incinerator toilet, which is just purely the cost of one. I recently spoke to Cindy reps here in Australia. The current price of a Cindy toilet that I got quoted was about $7,500. Now, the great thing about a Cindy toilet is that it turns your poo into ash. It is a very clean, a nice way to treat it. It absolutely gets rid of the smell, turns it into an ash that you could sprinkle on the garden or anywhere, and it's awesome. But there's a few things that you might want to think about if you're considering an Incinerator toilet versus something like this Laveo, which is an electric toilet, and I'm going to cover those as we go through. So first of all is obviously the price. This is a bit over $2,000. The Cindy is a bit over $7,000. Now, we also inquired about putting them in mobile environments. Now, they won't sell them to you if you want to put it in a caravan or an RV or a van conversion, because they're just not designed to be in a portable environment like that. They're designed to be in a tiny home or an off-grid location. And there is quite a bit of installation to putting one of those in, because you need a vent pipe out the roof, one out the floor. You need this much space behind the toilet to install those. So they're space inefficient and they're quite bulky to do. It's a bit of a task to do. But not only are they space inefficient, they take a lot of energy. To burn a single poo, you have to run it for 45 minutes. So 45 minutes to flush the toilet, and it's burning a lot of energy. It takes about the same as running a microwave on high for 45 minutes straight per flush. So if you are running off solar or a lithium battery or something, that can be quite taxing on your battery just using thing. And of course, you can't use it between flushes because it's out of action for 45 minutes while it's processing your last flush. So what's great about them is they're effective, they get rid of the smell, very, I guess in one level environmentally friendly because they've got no chemicals, but on the other, they take a lot of energy to actually use, and they're expensive, and there's a lot to install. Over here with the Laveo, this thing here, you literally can have it in the boot of your car when you're going up to your tiny home or wherever your off-grid cabin. You can take it, sit it down the floor, and you're good to go. And you've got a toilet all the way there on your trip or any side trips that you might want to take with you, because this is completely portable. There's no plumbing, there's no wiring. The battery in the back, you charge it up for 1 hour before you go. It lasts for 300 flushes or 3 months. So that's going to be pretty good for most people. Literally take it with you wherever you want to go. And it takes about 16 seconds to go through the whole flush cycle, and it's done. Now, what's really cool about these and why they've garnered so much attention on the internet is the way that they work. You simply can put anything in it. There's no water, there's no chemicals to dump, no cartridge to empty down one of those horrible dumping points or down a toilet where you've got to see it all and hope it doesn't splash back on you. This one here, you can put normal toilet paper in, feminine products in, you can put anything in it. When you hit that flush button, the bagging system wraps the waste immediately into an airtight little bundle, so there is no smell. The waste disappears. You don't see your own pee and your own poo ever again. There's no smell. It all gets stored in the base. You can do 15 flushes before you just have to pull the garbage bag out, wrap it, and throw it away. Very, very convenient and very easy to use, and about 1/3 of the price with no chemicals or any of that. So in our opinion, the Laveo Dry Flush really is, if you're comparing it to an Incinerator toilet for your off-grid home or your tiny home, something that is worth thinking about. If this doesn't suit your needs, the only other thing I'd look at is a composting toilet. There's some really good composting toilets on the market at around the same price as a Laveo, but you can't put anything in them. You have to be much more strict in what you put in there, but they are low cost to run, low maintenance to run, not quite as convenient as these, but a good solution if you are looking. So for me, it would be between the Laveo and a composting toilet. I love the Laveo just for its convenience and portability and a whole bunch of other reasons, but it's up to you in deciding what you like. But certainly have a think about it. Hopefully that's been helpful for you in your comparison between an Incinerator toilet and the Laveo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.